And no one can forget the Waldo Canyon Fire this summer that destroyed nearly 350 homes, scorched more than 18,000 acres, and killed 2 people in Colorado Springs. It's considered the most destructive fire in Colorado history. Well, now one of the first people to be evacuated from that fire is giving back to the first responders and those who lost everything. 7 News reporter Christine Chang shows us he is creating memorable pieces with what the fire left behind.
So it started right here and then started burning north and south.
You can see where the fire started from Steve Weed's balcony.
See where the signs are? That whole neighborhood's gone north of that, from there on up.
So it's literally like a block.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, I call it a block.
The Waldo Canyon Fire devoured everything in its sight. Steve and his family were the first to evacuate when the fire exploded in late June.
In my mind, we were done because of where the fire was and where our neighborhood sat.
But Steve was one of the lucky ones. Everything was still standing when they came back. The feeling was bittersweet.
I was thrilled that we had all our stuff, but sad for our neighbors that had lost everything.
Walking around the neighborhood, Steve and his wife Lori started literally picking up the pieces.
This is embers. They're the charcoal that we picked up from the neighborhood. Being an artist, because I draw with the charcoal, I thought maybe this will work. Maybe I can make art and draw with the charcoal.
It worked. Steve started creating paintings from pictures of the fire that day and from his memory.
Huge emotions, probably more than I've ever had in painting. I've been painting for 40 years.
Painting these images turned out to be Steve's own therapy. Feeling lucky, he wanted to help those affected by the Waldo Canyon Fire.
This is a painting of Mr. Wolf, the owner of Flying W Ranch. It's an institution. It's a Colorado Springs institution, and they lost everything.
Steve plans to sell about 20 pieces. All the money will go to the victims and first responders.
I just want to thank them. You know, that's really what I want to do, is say thank you.
By creating one-of-a-kind paintings on restored doors.
This one probably means the most to me. This was what I saw the day we left. This is what the smoke looked like from our balcony.
A labor of love from an evacuee who feels fortunate.
And I thought, what a better way to represent the rebuilding of the neighborhood.
He hopes these unique pieces of art will bring a little bit of comfort and hope. Christine Chang, 7 News.
And Steve is hoping to create about 20 pieces in total and then auction them off around the 1-year anniversary of the Waldo Canyon Fire. Many of the pieces are being shown at public events around Colorado Springs already, and they are still looking for more places to put them on display. Again, all the money raised from these art creations will go to fire victims and first responders.